What's up, guys? I'm Frisky, and at first I was planning on doing a ridiculously long video talking about why I've been gone for so long and haven't made like an actual commentary, but I decided to not put that all that effort in because that would take a while, and I didn't record in a very long time. I've just been taking these random gameplays that were long enough, and yeah, but so about 4.5 to 5 months ago, I checked on my channel. It said 4 months ago, but it's probably close to 5 months. I uploaded my last actual commentary, which was a Would You Rather, and I used an M4 and got a sick MOAB. So if you guys want to see that, go to my channel because I'm not gonna link it. And that was at the end of the school year, where there was about 2 months left, and I had a lot of stuff that I was behind on because I procrastinate. And in civics and careers, we were allowed to hand stuff in at the very end, so I took advantage of that and didn't do anything until the very end. In careers, I just play it on the computer the whole day, like the world's hardest game and the world's hardest game 2, and this weird ass Japanese game that made no sense at all, which, you know, I would link in the description, but if I ever figure out how to make fraps work, I'll record it because it's hilarious. And I was just basically trying to finish off school, and I had baseball, and I'm just looking at Audacity, and it says disk space remains for recording 1,021 hours and 2 minutes. And I just want to say that because for some reason that caught my attention. But about the being busy, like I had baseball, I was practicing all the time when I didn't have baseball, and I had school baseball and my team baseball, which is Hamilton, and there wasn't really time for anything. I had like a 3-month break of Xbox, and it's pretty awesome. And I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but my Xbox actually broke, and I bought a new one the same day. But for all you Americans, I got it on Kijiji, and for you, that's basically Craigslist. And for all you UK people, I don't know if you have Craigslist or not, but it's basically an online, well, it's like eBay, but it's not bidding. You just like put an ad up for something, you say how much you want, then they message you or call you or text you or something saying, I'm interested, I'll give you this, blah blah blah. So I went on Kijiji, and I see this Xbox Elite for sale for, I forget how much, I think it was $120. And I was like, damn, is that, because it just said like black Xbox or something like that. I was like, okay, if this is a slim, then I'm getting this. And the 120, that was with 2 controllers. And I called the guy. Well, I didn't call him right away. First went on Facebook and said, does anybody have an Xbox for sale? And this guy messaged me saying, I have one. Then we talked, blah blah blah, and he ended up saying he wanted $40 for an original Xbox, like the 20 gig one, which is the one I previously had. And I called the guy and I said I was interested in it and how much for the Xbox without the controllers. And I'm like, well, it's like $60 a controller, brand new. And talking to him like that, and I'm like, well, let me get back to you because I'm talking to this other guy, and he said that he has one for sale too. And he's like, how much? And I'm like, oh, he's selling it to me for, well, he's offering it to me for $40. He's like, I give you this one for 40. I'm like, okay. I'll be there in about an hour. So I got an Xbox Elite for I got it for $40. And that's 120 gigs compared to my old Xbox, which was only 20 gigs. And that's nothing, man. Like, I could barely hold anything on there. But now I can download everything and not have to delete stuff when I download stuff. And it doesn't freeze. It's just so much better. And I talked to the Xbox support guy because I had to call in to hook it up. Because if you guys remember the old Xbox dashboard, so you press the Xbox button in the middle of the controller, and the Xbox guide, it was the blue one. So we had to download the update on my computer, on a USB, stick it into the Xbox, and do all that kind of stuff because I play online wirelessly. If there was an Ethernet cable, it would have been a lot easier, but I have a laptop in my room, and it would be too much of a hassle to run the cable downstairs. And yeah, that's how we set it up, and it was like it worked. But I was talking to that guy for a long time, and I felt like that guy was trying to talk to me longer because he probably talks to a lot of stupid people every day because that's his job, and it probably sucks. But he had a good time talking to me, and I felt good about that because whenever you make someone happy, you always feel good. And it was just, I was happy when I found out everything worked. And he said that my Xbox that broke probably isn't even broken because like the thing that was wrong was I tried to download the most recent update for Xbox Live at the time, and it said like there was an error with it. So I went on the Xbox.com support thing, and my status code didn't match any of them.